1. It was the 19th foul for Concordia. Peter Smith has it for the Eagles. In between dribble, work it right elbow. It goes to Edward Willis. Leading away from 7. No good off the front of the rim. He went right through 2 defenders. Lashonsky and Wise. Wise has it front court, top of the key. Guarded by Willis. Leaning in from 10 off the front of the rim and good. Eric Wise has the field goal. And he's in double digits in the first half. And Wise, the first player to do so.
Wise carrying the scoring load right now.
Left side. Glide in, back up top to Peter Smith, approaching 60 seconds to go. Smith all the way, off the window, counted and 1. Peter Smith.
Points in the paint.
Yep, and you mentioned it earlier. Guys like Taylor King and Justin Johnson really do have other people around them that kind of makes this team run.
They do, and the thing is that also Ken Amick can keep bringing guys in off the bench, and I'm not, just as an observer, but I'm not seeing an awful lot of drop-off in quality. He can mix his bench with his starters with the bench, and they got a good thing rolling right now.
Peter Smith completes the three-point play, and they're up by 15. Their biggest lead was 16 twice. 1 minute to go. Left angle, whistle blows. Moore is knocked down. Rembert had the ball. And an offensive foul. Concordia clapping.
Moore, when he was on the floor, he's motioning at his throat like he got hit in the neck area with an elbow.
No, it's going to go on Simon.
Yeah, they got that one straightened out. Yeah, there was some confusion between the officials, and officials will do a very good job of communicating, not always by having to go to each other and say something, but they'll give each other a particular look. Both officials had their hand in the air and the whistle blown at the same time. Now it's which move did you see first?
Darren Moore has 7 points tonight. He's at the foul line where he's just 1 for 5. He misses another one at the line.
He's going to spend many, many hours in the gym with one light on, all by himself, shooting free throws. He needs to do that, get some confidence up there. He's too good a player and too good a shooter to be this bad at free throws.
Missed another one. Anteaters are now less than 50% at the foul line, and Moore is 1 for 7. It's a 15-point difference. Under a minute to go, there is a 25-second differential roughly between shot and game clock. Entry down low, Willis off the window. It's that simple. 42-25. Concordia's got its biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, Lashonsky got turned, and that gave Smith an absolutely easy look at the basket. Going up from where he is, not far to put it at the bottom of the net.
Rob Lashonsky off the glass and in. Nice entry feed from Eric Wise up high. Lashonsky scores. Shot clock has been put to bed. It's a 15-point ball game, so the Eagles here can play for the final shot to our right. Left side, Simon. Simon pulls out of it. Up top it goes to Willis, guarded by Lashonsky. Left side, Gledden. Under 10 to play. Up top, Ben Smith lost it briefly. Tied up by Wise. Beats Wise right around him. No call. Right side. 2 seconds to go. Leaning in Willis. They're not even going to get a shot off. Concordia does not get a shot off.
Yeah, that's because of the defensive pressure put by Wise out on top. Smith was able to get it back in the forecourt and not get caught in the backcourt with it.
It is a 15-point lead for Concordia at the break. They led twice by 16.
The Anteater basketball programs. Although, going up to the Galen Center at USC, that's a bus ride. I don't know if you can refer to that as really traveling, but it is, it's not your home court.
All right, looks like the starting lineup back out there for the Anteaters. Eric Wise, Damon Starring, dribbling the ball left to right. Rembert's out there. Actually, Pavel Lashonsky getting a start in the second half along with Darren Moore. That's the one difference. Underhanded roll, middle of the paint, no good by Wise. Rebound is off to Ben Smith of Concordia. The Eagles are with their starting lineup, starting 5. Left side, Peter Smith back to Cameron Glyden. Smith has it. Whip it left. Three-pointer by King. Has got the only 3 of the night. Now the only 2 threes of the night. Taylor King, more of a college-level three-pointer. He was just behind that line. 45-27. Now their biggest lead of 18.
Keep an eye on him because he can heat it up and then he starts hitting threes with his eyes closed.
Low block, 360 move, right-handed roll, no good by Wise. Loose ball, ball lands on the end line. Last touch by Concordia. It'll stay with the Anteaters.
A break offensively. Shot clock doesn't change. There was no possession by Concordia. They just had knocked the ball out of bounds. They got 17 seconds left.
Now there's referee discussion about that now. They're going to reset it, I think.
They are going to reset.
Yeah.
All right. So they said there was possession.
Yeah. Moore will take it out to the right of the basket. Wise Lashansky back up top to Damon Starring. Give and go. Moore through the middle of the paint. No good from 10 off the front of the rim. Rebound is off. Concordia's got it. Taylor King in the front court for the Eagles. Left side. A wide open three for Peter Smith. He nails it. Wide open. Timeout UC-Irvine. 48-27. Wow.
1 for 16 3-point shooting in the first half. Two teams combined.
Yep.
2 for 2.
Yep.
Concordia here.
The second half, 1:09 into it. Eric Wise will inbound the play, and here's full court, and Concordia putting on a little pressure. Peter Smith meeting Rembert in the backcourt, and across the timeline goes Rembert. Rembert top of the key, up top, right side it goes to Wise. Wise picked up by Taylor King, handed off back to Rembert. Crossover dribble in between his legs. He's got it near side, free throw line. Lashansky laid into Wise, little 360, down low, 5 feet from the hoop, and just tosses it in. 48-29, the Anteaters on the board in the second half. Wise with 12. Leading the Anteaters tonight. Only double figure man. Three-pointer, that's too long unless it gets a bounce. It does not. Off the top of the backboard, Ben Smith. Concordia coming out early and launching these threes.
They must have talked about getting better looks, setting guys up for those things. And when you got your big postman setting up outside to take the three, you can imagine what that's going to do to a defense in terms of stretching out your inside guys who are back there to rebound.
And Lashansky stepping in front of Ben Smith. A little bit too much, though, on the reach. And he's going to be charged with the first foul of the half. And, you know, Steve, it's not a bad idea maybe either. They're up comfortably. Chance to really put the ball game away.
Stretch them out, see what you got.
Yep.
There are times when you're going to need those guys. That ball looks like it got kicked off Taylor King's foot.
So the ball will be inbounded to the right of the Anteater bucket. By the way, UCI left to right in the second half. The Anteaters have to have a terrific second half to come back in this one. It's Moore inbounding the ball. Lashansky with the basketball handed off to Damon Starring. Crossover dribble, knocks over his defender, and drawing the charge, number 3, Cameron Glyden. We're going the other way.
So the first one that Starring got called on in the first half when he was called on a player control foul for a charge, and I thought right on the edge of that. That one I could see. I could see his move. It was a different angle, and he really is getting a good shoulder down and then a squared up move in. He's not thinking that it's a charge, but the official, I think, is very properly calling. You got your feet set as defensively. You're there. You're allowed in that space, and he's coming into you. It's a charge.
All right, Edward Willis back on the floor for Concordia. Inbound the ball. Give it off to Justin Johnson. He's in front. He's in the front court. Give it off to Austin Simon. Dribbling left-handed on the elbow. Give it Edward Willis. Give and go. Back up top, Justin Johnson. Incredible ball work by Concordia. Put it off the glass. Johnson misses it from the mid-post. And a whistle. We are going the other way on a push. It's on number 25 for Concordia. That's Gerald Smith. Damon Starring acting as the Anteater point guard. Guarded by Glyden. Crossover dribble. A little tie-up between Wise and Willis. They get out of that. Right side near block. Good hook pass down low. Laying it off the window and in is Darren Moore. 48-31.
Good recognition by Lashansky. Saw where Moore was. Moore did a good job of making himself available and then getting his eyes above the rim.
Offensive foul called on Concordia in the front court with Austin Simon with the basketball, but it's going to be 2 fouls back-to-back on Gerald Smith off the bench for Concordia. That's his 4th in the game, 3rd for the Eagles in the half.
Yeah.